zip on by. It's crazy out here. Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Rise and shine. It's a beautiful day today. Beautiful day to be not in a storm, but the calm in the middle of the storm. I hope most people understand what I'm talking about. It's not easy, Japanesey lemon squeezy, but I have the power, Saint's addiction, and every morning I get to start my day, luckily, with some calm. Everybody chilling in the park. People are pulling up, people are driving around, and it's nice and warm out. And I try to take these times out to calm down when other people want to be scattered, argumentative, or confused. There's a center of the storm, and I'll explain it for you. Let's get the motivated juice. The juice is worth the squeeze. You know what I mean? Confusion, misunderstandings, people don't know what the fuck's going on, is when you're usually, or I am, usually Stonewall Jackson, like the Stonewall that he is. He would travel all the way around the Civil War era. And I mean, bullets wasn't past this dude. We're looking for someone. Women are looking for real men. Leadership, CEOs, people that aren't scared. I even have to throw in Trump's name in there. People that can't be bullied. People that can't be shook. Girls are going to shit test you and try to shake you. Oh, here's my trauma. Oh my God, join in. And you're going to be like, fuck that canoe. Bro, I got better shit to do. And that's the power that I'm talking about. The power to keep designing. The power to keep moving, keep getting the touchdowns, keep staying focused, because there will be a distraction. Here's some nudes, here's some shit. Hey, come, let's talk about the things I want to talk about. Like I told you, I had friends like that before, where they dominate the conversation, talk about all their shit, emotional tampon, and get the blood all over the table, and then you can't get the time back. You can't mop it up, right? So it's not like a clean job. It's more like you just been cleaned out, or your clock got cleared for time. Somebody can easily go take over a whole dinner. You know what I mean? Or what other things that I've seen with my own eyes take up a whole day just to make you wait. I was watching one thing, and the homie was saying, dude, you left me for 6 hours. It was my cousin. That's who said it. See, they're cleaning it off. Some kids came and spray painted or something. That's my homeboy Ryan. I'm gonna let him do his gig. Say what's up. Get away from this shit. Big ol'. Bro. Somebody spray paint that or what?
Yeah.
Damn.
What's up, brother?
Nothing, man. Just about to light this joint. Don't burn yourself.
I always do that with these gloves because it fucking sticks. And then burns my fucking knuckle.
Burns your knuckle with it, right? Because it's the rubber. Yeah, dude, I know. I see it.
I'm melting it off.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I'll holler at you, though. Morning motivation. I'm never on here, but with the blue shirt, you can start in the center and shoot your half stop. Make that shit, baby. Yeah, so riling up the team. I was up till about 3 o'clock last night. Past. Making these things last. Doing last minute fit checks. Last minute designs. Making sure everything's paid. Making sure everything's shipping. All the orders are correct. Making sure this PDF. Typical first world problems. and stressing out for no reason. And coming to see us this Monday. Got a big presentation. Got to email all these things. And he didn't even answer. So I've had a few conversations this way where one of the guys I was reading, I think it's Seth Godin, said he wasn't going to rush to the airport anymore. He would get in such a headache. He would get all riled up for nothing. Rush if he wanted to, right? What's up, bro? Rush there. The plane was late anyway. Not show up. The plane showed up on time. You know, hit or miss. He was traveling so much that he was able to like do a whole list of year of his life of trying to run through airports and give himself a heart attack and get his heart rate up, when really we all have the option to go for a walk. You can take your smoke on the road. You can find the center of the storm, because I promise you, Monday blues, Mondays, motherfuckers are tripping, everybody's being feisty, things aren't getting done perfection. So what? Kids still got to show up, you know? There'll always be that parent. I remember one of them admitted that she was that mom, that all her kids had to look perfect at church, but she was yelling at them the whole way. Tuck in your shirt. Why didn't you take a shower last night? Just like not being a good coach, bro. More like being a good critic. And this is what it is. You know, you can give yourself heart attacks. You can rile yourself up. Shit, you could be a drama queen if you really want to, but only you live in that existence. You know, I told you, people walked around me in China. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was stomping up and down like Rumpelstiltskin. And it didn't help any. I wasn't helping my situation. Walks help. Nature helps. Medication helps. You know, I go get my medicine and my health at the same time. And it's given me the peace of mind where it's like, I don't want to argue with nobody. I got bigger fish to fry. I don't have distractions. I have creations. I'm not in the mode for being a part of a storm, you know? They name storms after these women, bro. I'm part of the recovery. I want to be part of the solution. I want to be the part that moves forward. And without blame, without anger, without resentments, right? These situations are all tests. You know, bro? They're all tests. Testing our willpower, testing our patience, testing our focus, and testing our discipline. The guy said, rich isn't luck. You know what he said? It's like, rich is, before he said discipline was another word. He said, something, discipline, action. Something, discipline, action. And I can't remember the first one because I'm smoking weed with you, but he was saying it was something, discipline, action. And that's how you get rich. I think he said habits, discipline, and action are the way that you get rich. Do you want to identify your habits? Probably not, right? Like, you don't want to be the guy that has to shut up when someone tells you shut up instead of igniting the fire and making it worse. That happened. I drilled his ass later for that. I'm like, why are you telling me to shut up? That's so rude. How about when people want to entangle you? Do you, I'm your huckleberry, and show up and just get in the drama and rub it all over you like mud, like a Turkish mud bath, like when me and Pivy went, just rubbing all this gray clay all over you, and you're like, yeah, I got something to do. You got something to distract you, right? It's amazing how the messages get quick responses when you're in habit form and you're in addiction and you want to have drama. And it's amazing how you have less time to respond and not be on social media and actually have a motherfucking life like I had to do this 3 hours late because my phone's just been blowing up. I missed a phone call, an international phone call, +82, +28. I don't know where that was from. Got another call 8:30 this morning. I'm crashed out because I stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning. And they're like, we're already headed to the print shop. I'm like, no, not to my print shop, to a whole nother print shop, bro. I lost a deal. I lost 2 deals this morning. It's really real. So yeah, that's the focus. That's the situation. It's not that you have a different life than someone. It's not like you get different emotions than another person. Everybody has chapters that they write. It's like, how much of your habits and discipline and action showed up? That's all it comes down to. It's like these basic 3 things, and I want to make sure that I said it correctly. So let me look it up real quick. All right, that's not it. I couldn't find it, but we all could use a little action, with a little bit of discipline, with a little bit of foresight, because we know ourselves. We know our neural programming. We know our they're called dopamine pathways. We know how to get that dopamine, bro. I was talking to a friend last night, and what did she say? She's like, I gotta get my dopamine. I gotta just check these images. I got to, you know what I mean? And I gotta post. And like, without the attention, then what the fuck am I doing with the plastic phone in my hand? And that's all it is a synthetic attention. I'm promoting it because I'm on YouTube every morning, but I'm trying to digest a whole life of amount of information into a teaching experiment. We'll have a new podcast. We'll do it in a professional podcast, and then we'll do it with the whiteboard. It's happening. Somebody, of course, walking towards me. I don't know what the fuck. Let me get off this thing so they don't get their music on my head. Join Weed Club on Instagram. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah. He said, I smell good. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm on this live. Came through with a live backpack, too, playing his music. I just didn't want to get flagged. Simple shit. Like, I would have kept it live if he was just not playing music, but hopefully they don't flag my shit because he walked past me for 30 seconds playing his music. And just like that, the connect just hit me with the number. The fucking producer and editor of the podcast just gave me the number to the guy that edits all of it, and we can schedule it and get on the schedule, start doing the podcast. So, it's enough to miss the bus. You know what I mean? It's not easy, Japanese lemon squeezy, but when you have a passion for something, when you have an idea for something, when you're ready to create and you're not in the zone of drama and you're not in the zone of worry, and you don't, and I'm listening to a lot of Neville Goddard lately. If you ever get a chance, he's so right, but we put our energies out there, and the energy is a force, just like a life force, just like the force in Star Wars. We can push our energies towards things that we want to create instead of fixate on what's missing or what's not working or the complaint, right? There's an ability to do some mental push-ups here where you exercise the demons, working out, going outside in nature, get off the synthetic demons, the synthetic dopamines, the liquid dopamines, or the fake oxytocin, right? There's all of us just seeking these chemicals in our brain, their neural pathways. You might not even wake up till the coffee's in your cup and you're just like, fuck, I'm such a monkey. I'm such a repetitive monkey that all I do is I can find myself eating the same foods or going to the same places and hanging out with the same people. And the triple dog dare that I took on myself was to do something different every day, wear a different shirt, create a different design, build a different website, go to a different event, break free from my own monotony that I created for myself, the prison that I created for myself. And since I'm not in prison anymore, why do I live in that? You know what I mean? Like, why do I live in realms that I created for myself? What if I can create realms inside my brain where I want to spend more time on visualization and meditation and creating homes out of the ground where there's nothing but a flat earth like this, it just looks like this right now. But I'm imagining, concrete walls that go up about 10 foot and have a hummingbird imprinted in it, and that goes up above the electricity, and that it has a infinity pool, and it has a glass railing, and you know what I mean, bro? And I sketched it out. I went to the property. I called the guy. He gave me the information. I mean, dreaming in detail, bro. I called up all my other friends too, Nevada Credit Union and first-time home buyers, and what's it going to take to do it? Who do I know that's bought property? Who do I know that knows these things? And let's drum it up. Same with Mr. Beast. He was like, I called everybody, bro. I measured boxes. I put in hidden cameras in Walmart. Like, I wanted to know why my chocolate bars were breaking. It turns out there's box engineers. Who would have known? It's a thing. So that's why all his chocolate bars were breaking. But he wouldn't have known if he wasn't obsessing about it. Same with Sam Walton, the starter creator of Walmart. They went and found this billionaire they lost in Japan, right? They're like, where did he go? And he was on his hands and knees measuring the distance between the what do you call these, the alleyways or the shelves, right? I mean, like, he was obsessed about all the details, and you'd be surprised what would happen if you hyperfixate, if you turn your addictions and compulsions into a detail oriented situation. That's what you would be impressed with, that's what you would be seeing. But you never get to go there because you're distracted with your energy. You'll apply it to something else, and you'll be like, you know what, I'll just be distracted on TV, or I'll be distracted by the homeless people walking past me, or I'll be distracted on what other people might think of me. That interrupts the information and the passion and the creation. And it's just like, man, ladies are dying. She said, I wish I would have never cared what Becca thought of me down the street, you know? And it's like, yeah, no shit, dude. Yeah. And who else do you let stop and give a fuck about what they think about you? I posted my porn award things on Facebook. I know I got family and friends that might catch it, but they all loved it. They all laughed at it. And you know what? It's all a part of life. Most of my friends were like, I know her. I do her hair. I got her on the schedule. That's her real name. And I was just like, see, you know, you would think that people can judge, but then some things they can applaud. And then in the moment that you get all the applause, you feel really, really great. And then the moment that you get judged, you feel really, really low. And this is the equalization of that. This is the center of that storm, where it's like, I'm indifferent. And you have to be. You don't want to be thirsty on the women and just like a happy puppy every time they show up. Like, master's home, right? And there's a lot of dudes that want to be simpy and pimp. You need to be a pimp over simp, homie. Like, indifferent. How about being a leader? How about being somebody with direction? You're like, I'm taking focus. I'm making a direction with myself without distraction, without ulterior motives, and without my addiction stopping me. That's the difference between the storm and somebody that creates things, you know? So it's like, a lot of people, you can just be a storm to yourself and to others and keep spinning it up. And what was the girl that goes like a personality B disorder or whatever the fuck she is? Maybe she's a cluster B, I'm not sure. I think I got called cluster B. But the point being is that when you go into these situations, right, she's like all over the place. Like, I lost my car, I lost my keys, I lost my wallet, I got soup in a can, I got soup in a cup, I'm on a scooter, I'm trying to lock up the scooter. It's literally just a fucking scooter gang scooter. Why you have a lock, I have no idea. It's funny, but there are people out there that really don't want to apply to the things, because I get it, bro. I don't want to do my taxes, bruv. Like, and my buddy said, is that what it is, Saint? Is you're gonna let paperwork get in the middle of you and $1 million deal? Like, the things that you have to apply for, like doing the taxes, doing the business licenses, paying up on all that shit, and making sure it's tight so that your paperwork's right, so that you don't have paperwork to stop you from getting to the money so you can get to the dream. And I said, I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I might be uncomfortable with these things, but I will still complete them. They're not my fun part. It's not like running the business with Innosec and developing AI programs and AI agents to make life smoother and fun and get sales and meet other people and promote and do conventions and have like a buzz around. That gets me high. Stop and do taxes. You know what I mean? Like, they always say that about salesmen too. We're horrible at paperwork, but that's what I got to do. And that's why I got my external hard drive. That's what I'm gonna pay my friend to do, and be like, yo, help me sort my drives. Help me with my data. Let's get some interns. Let's go buy my buddy some sushi sluts. Let's go do some sushi slutting, and let's go eat some sushi. Let me pick your brain while you're doing the paperwork right, asking ChatGPT, so that way you can get interns and a whole army of interns. I'm learning. I'm learning to stay peaceful on a manic Monday when everybody else wants to be hectic. I'm learning to hone in my energy. I can't burn it on both ends. Staying up too late trying to complete something made me miss the phone calls this morning. So it always in balance. Saints Addiction, no one's perfect, you know. I'm honestly flawed. So as much as the design I do and all the sheets are getting printed and 6 sheets, I went from 3 sheets to 6 sheets now, bro. I got all these designs, I got all these models, I got all these photo shoots scheduled. I'm trying to stay on top of all my appointments, including the conventions, and still be on a mission to be a guy that's about nature and in love with his life and being healthy and feeling my muscles and, you know, being in the game. So burning at both ends. Eventually time makes amends, so you can grind for 3 days, but then you got to sleep for 3 days, right? And you can be in the storm, but like I think that's the thing I wanted to teach this morning is it doesn't change the outcome. Worrying doesn't change the outcome, you know. You spinning your wheels doesn't change the outcome. I spent about 10-15 years just spinning wheels, just do websites. And it's like there's a whole AI movement out there, you know. There's Saint Storage, there's other avenues that you can approach with print an hour in a sec and Saint Storage, bro. Like you didn't have to be a one-track mind individual. There's people that they consume their whole days the same way, you know, with like drama and attitude and negativity, and you know these people aren't happy, and you know more money isn't going to make them happy, and more accomplishments aren't going to make you more happy, and more attention isn't going to make you more happy. It doesn't matter if everyone thinks that you're happy. It's like, are you really happy? You know, bro, like fuck, man. If that's the competition, can you keep that happy? Or like Deion Sanders said, are you going to let somebody ruin your day? You know, one comment, one critic, one situation, don't let it fucking buck you, bro. Be the bull. Buck them off of you. Like, you know, what did the one girl say? He's like, don't bring me that noise, Eminem. Someone critiqued them, and he was like, I don't hear that, dog. You know what I mean? Or like Jenny Face said, you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about this right now. You know, like you get tapped up, you get fulled up, and the situations keep coming. The storm keeps coming. It's high winds, high water, and you're going to learn to swim, and you're going to learn how to fly, and you're going to learn how to be sturdy, almost, what's the word that they like? Stoic, you know, in the situations, knowing that everything's going to be all right. You're still loved, even if you feel judged, and I am safe. And that's what you need to feel as a human being. We're not in Katrina's all the time. We might feel that way, you know, we might take it on that way, we might own it that way, but we don't have to be that way. So we don't have to be that type of person. We don't have to live that type of life. We can see other people in drama and want to heal them. You know, we can see people that their heads are spinning and they don't know how to control themselves. You can see people that are in disorder, right? Like that's the whole point of addictions, is a disorder, and they're not in order, they're not in balance. And we just want balanced human beings that have balanced passions and balanced motivations and abilities to chase that as well. Makes them a better person. Doesn't matter what color, creed, age, any of that. None of that matters. It's a human being that has the spirit of life in them. That's what I'm getting to, you know, like somebody that really wants to. And this is the life. You're like sick of living. There's like a rogue hair. Oh, drive me nuts. Oh my God. Sometimes. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Phew. It was curling up into my nose. Driving me crazy, but that's the live. But yeah, we're gonna get on live. I'm putting more energy into what I can lift out of the ground and manifest as far as the reality of my dreams and the home of my dreams. I also want to do this podcast and go big or go home, you know, get to 10K. I got plenty of designs now to put in the merch shelf. I got plenty of designs getting made. I got plenty of shirts to print them on, and plenty of models, plenty of pretty models to make that all go my way. So it's like, I don't want to stand in my way. I don't want to bitch about it. It took me so many years to get here, so many hard hours, so much complaining. So much masturbated. Here's yellow one. So much vacillating, just talking about it or thinking about it. Now I get to live it. Not just survive, but thrive and enjoy it. I mean, that's the path of it, isn't it? It wasn't to just get more money. It was to get more freedom. It wasn't to just get a business. It was to have a team. And it wasn't enough just to get the touchdowns and accomplishments. It's to press and push myself. Push myself to get to know myself. Push myself to train myself. Push myself to discipline myself. And push myself with as much creativity and imagination that I can muster. Mustard! Put that on a beat, ho. Yeah, dude. What a fucking... Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, bro. Turn the TV off. Turn this phone off. Go for a walk, man. Go write some poetry in the park. Go meet up with those friends that you said you were going to do a business with. Go on that trip. Matter of fact, make it happen. And that's what I've been doing. And make it happen, Captain. Got the new shirt design coming. You don't even know, though. So the blessings are real, right? You know, the stressings, not so much, because they don't get as much. They don't get as much water. They don't get as much attention. They don't get to become weeds in the mind, you know. It's like, no, I got corn high, you know. They said cut the corn while it's high. You got to go get that corn, bro. You got to go get that corn, chop it while it's high. Croptober, bro. You know, like when the plants are ready to grow, it's time to go. And I think most of us, we pause, we hinder, we distract, and we lose motivation to distractions. We lose discipline to impulses, and we'll lose our way because we want to just feel okay. And I'm asking people to strive beyond okay. I want you to feel excellent. You know, how are you doing? Always good. You know, like fucking like your boy Deion Sanders. I won't let somebody take over my brain and ruin my day. You might catch me for an hour, but you ain't gonna get a whole motherfucking day. So look at homie. Look at him pulling up. It's always something. That's not even Ryan. But that's the other homie. These guys are taking over. Look, they got all sorts of shit going on, homie. And then he's over there blowing the other thing. So I'm all about it, bro. Let me grab my sunglasses and go. Time to start getting this work on. It won't start unless you start. It won't start unless you spark. It won't happen unless you make it happen, Captain. And that's why I got the Make It Happen, Captain as a shirt with the whole Captain Crunch and the logos. I got stickers coming. It's a lot of fun. And just that, bro. Just that, to make our lives a little bit easier, bro, by staying creative and joining each other and meeting up. The guy was talking about some of the happiest people on earth and how to maximize your happiness. And this is a real professor in like Harvard. And they were like, why? Because the food's the same, but like, why does it taste better when we're with our friends? Right? You know what I mean? What heightens it? What part of that extra dopamine do we sprinkle like Salt Bae on top of our experiences to maximize it? And that's all we do. There's people that make amusement parks to amuse us, entertainment, shows, Cirque du Soleil's, you name it, bro. And we're just throwing our money like, make us feel good. DJ a set, do a cruise ship, travel, whatever it is. We all have a pathway to our happiness, and I wanted us to get it naturally without having to purchase it and keep ourselves on this like earn more wheel or whatever it is, and be like, oh, I'm enough. My thoughts are enough. You know, the peace that I have to sit with myself is enough. You know, there's some power in the silence. That's what also I was listening from Neville Goddard this morning when I'm in that zone. I can create anything. And that's this morning's motivation. I have the power. Your boy Marky Saints Addiction. And as always, peace and love. And Chigaton. That means goodbye, but not forever and finish. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fears, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world, because that's where I'll be. Peace. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you, Mark. Salam. Alaikum salam. You're welcome, you fucking bastard. This beard's gonna go down to here. Beards on shirts. It's not a beard till it touches your shirt. How about that? Nah. How about that? Nah. Motherfucker, this guy. Somebody karate chop him for me, please, in the DMs. I appreciate it.